I'm Kev.
And I'm Steve.
And we're from the internet.
Want to help us spread the We're from the Internet word? Leaving us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes and Stitcher would give us a nice little boost in the search results and help new listeners find us.
Do you consider yourself lucky?
Is that really the best voice thing we could come up with on the internet?
It sounds like they're threatening us a bit. Well, do you, punk? I think I'm quite a lucky person.
Why do you think you're a lucky person?
I don't know. I'm fluky. Well, here's an example. I threw in the towel at my last job, put a tweet out on the internet, and had another job lined up within a day. I'm
still living in some kind of time warp. Because when you say threw in the towel at my last job, I'm thinking, at the car insurance place?
No, but I threw in the towel there and thought, actually, I need to pick that towel back up and sit back at my desk because I can't afford to leave this job unless they sack me. So then, a couple of days later, after I'd started answering the phone by going, what? They called me into the office and sacked me. So, yeah, I'm very lucky. And then I just fall into lucky situations, I think.
Yeah, but you're really unlucky with the lack of hair that you've got on there.
Oh, yeah, baldness and fatness.
Yeah. I suppose what it illustrates is that life is on a look continuum. Yeah. And because we're the kind of people who can go to a casino, put it all on green and come out as winners, which we have done in the past, people of the internet, we then have to pay for that extra layer of luck.
With me just balding. You don't seem to get any bad luck.
Well, I've got this weird hair thing where my beard, if left untrimmed, will grow directly underneath my eyes. I don't have any kind of gap between the eyelid and the beard, which is a bit weird. And my eyebrows meet in the middle. Basically, I'm a wolf man. If I didn't trim my hair 3 or 4 times a day, I would look like an ape.
Is that bad luck or just bad genes?
Well, surely bad genes are bad luck, aren't they?
Well, okay, I suppose. Maybe we're just working on some kind of lots of hair, no hair thing. Like big eyes, small eyes, that sort of thing. You're tall, I'm sure. As
I've said to you before, from the ear down, you're all hair. You're the hairiest. In fact, have I said this to you, or was I discussing you with my dad?
You might have been, because I don't remember you telling me this.
I do remember a conversation recently that involved the fact that you're sort of, it's a bit twisted, because ear and up, nothing. Ear and down, hairy as anyone's ever been. To the point where your beard and your hair sort of meet up underneath your ears, so that it looks like you've sort of strapped the top of your head on and hooked straps underneath your ears to hold it in place.
I'm more concerned because I don't recall a time where you've ever seen me from the neck down, other than my clothes and my arms.
I don't know if it's something that's just in my head or if it's reality, but I picture you with really hairy shoulders.
No, I'm not a Wookiee.
Really?
I mean, I can show you a bit of shoulder.
Don't get too... See, they're quite hairy. Look,
hairy.
But look, if you compare that to mine, hair-free.
Oh, they're waxed. That's insane.
Well, as I was preparing for the show earlier, you can see my hair's still wet. I've been in the shower. I've removed any unnecessary hair. My eyebrows are already meeting in the middle again, and I can feel. I was going to say, your eyebrows are like a carpet, whereas my shoulders are just like a normal man. I don't know. They're a little bit wispy, and they're long hairs. They're not very thick, but they're very long.
You couldn't skin me and make a rug out of me, though.
No. Why does hair grow at different thicknesses on different parts of the body?
I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Here's a question. Oh, it's a real shame you're not a scientist, because I think we would benefit in the answer to the next question if you were a scientist. But eyebrows, why don't we have to have them cut?
I really don't know. I don't know. Because if you trim them, they'll grow back to that length, won't they?
Yeah. So why? I don't get it. Why don't they just grow indefinitely?
It's got to be a coldness thing or something. They fall out, don't they? Isn't that the reason why?
How do they know when to fall out? Why can't we?
Maybe they get so far out, the weight just goes, ah!
But why hasn't science taken the eyebrow DNA, or whatever it is that makes them fall out and they get just the right length, and applied that to the hair and the rest of your body? Why can't I always have 0.5mm stubble that just grooms itself and falls out at the right level? My hair always is like number 2 at the back and sides and quite short and choppy on top. If I could just program that in and it always kept itself to the right regulation length, that'd be superb.
But then you'd have, every time you got up, there'd just be hair everywhere.
Well, we don't notice it's my eyebrows.
Well, that's because it's tiny little bits every now and again.
Well, that's how it should be with hair. It should come off in the shower. It should be water activated. Obviously, we'd all need really We need to be more careful with wearing hoods when we're in public. But yeah, water activated, water hits you and your body goes, hang on, get rid of all the extra hair.
I'm not sure you understand evolution, do you? I don't think like the invention of the shower, the body just kind of went, right, I can start shedding this stuff.
Well, obviously this isn't something that evolution is going to be able to do for us for thousands of years, but science can
You
intervene.
think it's going to come though, do you?
I'd be surprised if it didn't. It must have happened with the eyebrows at some point.
I'd assumed that we were just really, really hairy all the time then. I don't know, just keeping your eyes
So why
warm.
did we keep that bit?
I don't know, maybe you just need to be warm across there, your sinuses or something.
It's, I think, and I think I read this somewhere, it's when you're sweating, it's to keep the sweat out of your eyes.
Ah, there, see, that makes perfect sense. I was trying to think of a logical reason, but yeah. Sweat comes down, goes into that.
And in my case, evolution wants my nose to stay dry as well.
Well, yeah, that's sensible, really. I mean, my nose is just going to be ruined.
What it does mean is I think my facial hair follicles knew from an early age that I was going to be a spectacle wearer. And obviously, if your nose starts to get wet in the rain and you're wearing glasses, the glasses start to slip down your face and you're forever giving people the finger, putting your glasses back in the right place. But because my eyebrows meet in the middle, the moisture doesn't make it all the way down, thus meaning I don't have to wear those straps around the back of my glasses to keep them in place on my face.
Neither do I. But also,
Evolution wins again. Come on, science, you're falling behind here.
I guess they want your cheeks to be really dry as well and the rest of your face.
Well, believe it or not, this is a deliberate effort on my part. I chose to have the bearded facial hair. That was all.
No, but I mean the cheek bit that grows over, is that because it wants to keep...
I don't know. Like I say, I think it's because I'm a wolf man. Getting back to the original question about luck, I don't know. It depends what we're looking at, because if I don't know that I've ever won a proper bet.
Oh, I've never won a bet. That's ridiculous. No one wins bets, do they?
But that's when you're talking of luck, you think of things like the lottery and raffles and proper just sling it on a horse gambling. And I don't win at stuff like that. Are we too early in the life of this podcast for me to say something really wangy, like one makes one's own luck?
That's a bit wangy. But no, I mean, you do stuff and it comes off all right.
Yeah, but that's more to do with the fact that I'm an exceptional human being. Let's face it, we've been podcasting for 5 years now and we've never actually made it anywhere. So
yeah, you could do with some luck there.
Perhaps what it actually is we're persistent and we don't listen to people's opinions when they tell us we're not any good.
Yeah, we forget the bad stuff.
Yeah, is that luck?
No, that's stupidity, but I think we forget the bad stuff and then we only remember when good stuff happens, so we feel lucky.
Interesting. It's a very interesting question, and I do need to know if that stupid voice is going to be part of the show every single day, because I don't know if I can handle Mr. Computer Voice leaping in and doing his. That was my impression of Computer Voice, man. I don't know. I think I'll read it tomorrow and see what happens. I think that's probably the best way forward, because that was it was just confusing. Starting next show, it'll be me doing the thing, and you won't ever be able to tell whether it was me or not. I'll do a voice.
Right, okay. You confused me then. I'll be able to tell because I'm sat next to you.
Want an extra episode of We're From The Internet every week? Head over to we'refromtheinternet.com/bonus to get an exclusive weekly bonus episode 100% free.